Hold your ground.
All right. Just hold. Just keep it at bay. Maybe it will leave.
Jackson, let's keep moving.
Look, wait, it's fighting our guide.
All right, come on. Wait.
Hold on. Shoot.
Remember,
Hold
no
on.
harm.
Yeah, I know.
We need to keep moving, surely.
Do you think it's gonna alert anything if we leave?
Where's the captain?
Come on, put it down. Best to do it now while it's flailing away.
Okay, well, I've got a way. It shouldn't kill it, okay?
All right, go ahead.
Keeping the point here, okay? We're not moving.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Somebody bash the thing with a shield and let's move on.
All right.
There's another one ahead, man.
Down, stunned.
King 3 to the front.
Good. All right. Well, let's continue, shall we? We're against time here.
Right. Is it another one?
Come on.
Kingsley?
We're on, move forward. Good.
Assist.
That one is our guide.
That one is not a guide. Knock it out.
That one there on the right?
And the one on the right is
the one on the right,
yes.
yes.
He's not already.
This is the one I was referring to.
Okay.
Just make sure you point at them, though.
In accordance with mission parameters, we need to be remaining non-lethal, subduing,
See a few more up ahead.
as obvious, demonstrating good.
That may seem a little confused.
Perhaps the gloves are a bit too lethal.
They do. From what I understand, they're under someone's spell.
They are being held.
Right, so they're fighting it.
Wait.
Yes, yes, they are. They're fighting us and fighting it.
Jackson, they're fine.
We said to our
Confirm it's
advantage.
unconscious. Move forward.
They don't really want to.
Hey, careful, there's another one ahead.
One more ahead.
I'm trying to determine whether or not we should recollect here and make sure we're engaging very soon with probably more of them. And going over things.
That would be a good idea, and quickly do it. There are more.
Maybe we should come up with a team that can quickly, non-lethally dispatch of them.
Teams to focus on their center. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well, if we assume we're to be assaulted from multiple angles at once, then it makes sense we handle our individual
I agree.
sides.
Yes.
Of course.
Would you like
Okay.
me to take that side since I have a bigger shield?
I'll move this one.
It's
Sorry,
fine, I
there's a
can
lot of
handle this.
process right now for me.
We'll stick with the plan as we said before.
Okay.
I'll let you know if I want you to change over, Rowan.
Tara, form the
Suggestion.
point.
Oops.
I'm just reviewing everything here. I thought we'd have more time to go over it. Form the point here. Iveen, we're close to the ruins now. Maybe we should select Faye.
We should move away from the unconscious ones. Considering there's one literally in the middle of our group.
I'll pick it up.
Okay.
Aye.
I'm sorry.
We have to
I know.
move forward.
Progress.
Someone keep an eye on him. We need to move.
I'm trying to
I'll be
redetermine
ahead.
what's happening.
Let's move into the side.
Okay. Terra Umbra. Okay, we're good. We're good enough. Let's go. Okay.
Understood, mate captain.
We're going to need to remain conspicuous.
You suppose there's any risk they'll wake up soon?
Believe Umbra acquired some rope. If needed, we can start tying them up
Hmm.
as everyone starts progressing.
Very well.
Permission to approach our guide.
You have my permission. Go ahead.
Understood.
Watch the grass.
Crossing pretty fast. Okay, we have a narrow bridge.
I'm assuming it's fine.
Looks like we're about to have contacts. Might wanna hold on for now.
Well, at least now they're hiding.
What was here?
I've no idea.
Who knows?
And we may not be here long enough to find out. There's more beyond the bridge.
Was that fast to see that?
She was asking if it was injured.
Are you injured?
We do have targets left. Not injured.
No. Okay, good. Fine.
Don't approach. Okay, everyone regroup, get back into your formation.
Formations are broken.
Gotcha.
I think it's something
Understood,
like
Captain.
Captain's back.
Hmm.
Formation, remember. And three, stick together. Play it tricky. Don't listen to anyone. Stand next to your formations. That understood?
Understood. Roger. Yes, Captain.
Yes, Captain.
There's more. Be careful.
Really doesn't help.
What was that?
There's more.
It's fine, Captain. You're doing fine.
But these don't seem too bad. I was expecting more from the Fae, if I'm honest. Mordred.
Go ahead.
So, we'll see. What else is it?
You three are going to lead us to the safest area. We are surrounded
Have we
by
lost
agents
Artaku?
ready for combat. You need to pull back
Or
to
is he
your
just that good at stealth?
Clear?
I see.
He's just in the front, if I remember.
Crystal.
Did you not hear that?
Don't give him too much
Squirming noise?
distance for them.
Wouldn't surprise me if he's
We have incoming, perhaps.
sneaking around somewhere. Or right over there to our left.
Yes. So he's just that good at blending in.
If I suggest we can perhaps angle around the right and use the terrain as cover.
Excellent idea.
You guys ready?
Ready to move?
Hmm.
Lead him away from the group if you can. The majority.
Seems confused.
You saw two.
Captain, I recommend keep moving.
Someone's watching the one approaching back there.
Oh, yes.
We'll see.
I believe there was more to the right, just below the cliff.
Right. Big one. Then we go right.
Right, moving to the right. Come on.
one's coming. Two Fae north, hostile.
Be careful, Tal.
He needs to be careful of that one.
Which one, Ivian?
No. Luca.
Back on the line.
He only just managed to gain control over that spell.
Straight onto.
Too much pressure and... we may have our first accident of the day.
Possibly.
But for now it's very useful. There's another one down there. That's a
Yes, I
big
think this is
one.
a larger one.
You all saw that too.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Alexa. Jeez.
The left way could be clear. Right way is dangerous.
Ah, right. Leave you there. Val,
Cyrrs,
you keep an eye on this one from behind just for now.
Of course.
Also moving out.
Up front.
You could try going completely around it.
Stay in formation, Harvey. Come on.
Sorry.
Cyrrs in front.
Remember, keep your head on a swivel.
Right, we're moving.
Down, head down.
Try to move away from him. Don't let him see us.
Interesting. What do you suppose it is? Animated wood or some sort of creature and it just chooses the bark as a sort of disguise?
Just be careful, their rotation seems to be going back.
Most Fae, when they cross over, take forms relating to what they are. Since Kerner referred to them as his children, most likely it is a spirit of some kind of plant or tree.
But something is keeping them under its thrall, its control. Going to try something. While the others aren't
Would
looking.
you like to try something?
Yes,
I'll cover for you in
just-
case something comes by.
just to see. Perhaps I can get rid of some parasites. Cyrrs? Hello? Who is your master?
Oh, you will.
I don't think it has
Kerner
the
has sent us to
capability.
assist. No, maybe a lesser spirit. Kerner has sent us to help. To save Kier.
Yes, your queen.
Yes.
Do you wish to attack us? Or do you wish to help your queen? Very good.
Shh. Down, 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 down.
Down. Up. Are we good to join the others? Where is it?
We'll have to circle around a different direction. Just continue on that way. Never mind, it's been turning this way.
Careful. Listen. Here. Are you hurt? Very well. We'll allow you to travel with us if you behave. If you even know what I'm talking about.
Let's continue on this path.
Perhaps we'll travel
They are
around.
engaging.
Students seem to be engaging with the enemy.
Come. Wait.
Move to assist Lumen.
Another big one! Another big one!
I think it's done moving.
Another large one to the left.
Quickly swivel around.
Regroup, come on.
You. Come. Stay by my side for now.
Can you make out?
Yes.
Any need healing?
Jackson, we engaging?
Healing behind. Remain in this line. Got it.
We should get things back. Stop. Another one. Would they be better on that bush there?
Do quickly, come on.
Come this way, little one.
Injuries? They're fine.
No injuries.
I have retrieved one from its curse. Do not attack it. Stay with the other. Work together to help us.
Don't think he's dead. Think we're fine.
Hold on. Calming man. Come on. I'm gonna keep an eye on the back.
I don't think it's worth wasting my mana on the bigger ones.
Probably not.
Captain, what order?
So we leave them either unconscious or we can start gathering the small ones.
I could gather the small ones, but I may not have enough for, you know, the backup measures.
Right, back into formation.
Well,
We need help. Drag this one into the bushes. The big one.
Where's the guy?
Let's get on it.
Which view of the guy?
If we're dragging it, let's move it.
Kingsley, if we're moving forward...
if you have the same skill as
Well, then yes.
Professor
At the back of the same
Davian
path.
does,
Two larger creatures.
I could be of use. Because I don't believe I can quite do as much damage as you.
Keep it unconscious.
Move.
Behind us. Behind us.
Behind us!
Behind.
Where?
Adjust.
Someone there.
The bushes are unconscious.
Reform, is it
The bushes
moving?
are unconscious.
Bushes are unconscious?
They are unconscious. We moved them there so others wandering didn't find them.
We dealt with that one, yes.
My apologies. I saw the hand glow.
No, it's fine.
Good to
Good
make sure they
disregard.
are. Good to keep 360 watch.
Non-lethal use tape.
What is it? No,
It's just an electric current. Never really been able to hurt anyone with it, but it
Does stick with your team.
can knock him out like enough.
dosage.
You want to lead this? Or I take point? Okay. See us ahead. Stay close to the guide.
Alright.
Everyone
you stay out of sight.
Is that a guide?
Try to use
or-
bushes and natural cover.
Tell the guide to please find us. I'm gonna go more inconspicuous areas to travel down.
You there? Oh, I see. Very well. How about I help you to... Come on. The other one was easier. That is enough from you. You thought you could get the jump on us, huh? Not quite. Come help save your queen.
Right, they're moving.
I caught one watching, waiting to jump on us.
Quick, they're not.
Now 2 more,
Yes.
off in the distance.
I don't know how long these runes will be able to stay off them with my magic. But it was quite the fight with this one.
If you need it, most of my spells will not be effective here, and if worst case scenario happens, it's better if you cast.
Whatever. We'll see what happens. There are bigger ones up ahead.
Oh well. So there's a chance I'll move over to the rocks of esteemed.
Yes.
Up ahead. Holding it still.
What on earth?
What are they? Well, I'm glad they took care of one that could be watching over, but
Moving it back to the bush.
Oh shit. I think that one spotted us.
yes.
Okay.
Students are up in the bushes ahead.
Damn, there's another on that cliff face over there. This is not a good position.
Yes, I'm going to head back to the bushes.
Which way are they planning on going?
That's what we're trying to figure out. I'm thinking of moving bush to bush just ahead of us.
You there? You know the way to your queen? Then help guide.
Okay.
Go ahead and move up. Go ahead and move up with the rest. There are a few large ones.
Val, return to formation.
We need long arms. Umbra, bring the spears.
Spears of fun.
Restrain all hostile.
Climbing,
Defense,
joining in the frame.
move around.
We approach
Attack
the
from
right side.
behind.
Protect the right flank.
Take him down. Take him down.
Strike your legs.
Morgan.
Rowan, here with me.
Fine. And just to make sure.
We're in chokehold constantly. Not much we can
The
do.
others would have woken by now.
Is anyone injured?
Is there a big enough bush for this guy?
Injured, call out.
There's one behind us.
There's one there.
This is another one I took a curse off of. They're friendly.
Watch the ridge line above. There could be fire coming down upon us. Come on.
Don't just stand there, help them.
Lead captain.
Slide it into the bush.
Small one large.
Yeah. Harvey, you're in the team of shields. You can't be too far behind. Okay.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll get him back soon. Or it.
Terra form the same formation. Give us some space for sake of cover.
How are you doing? Let's keep a low
Stick to it as
profile.
best you can. We have overall.
Lead captain 3 ahead. Counts updated. 3 small, 1 large.
Between the pillars, there's a spot that's very quick, so you have to take small teams.
Terra, let's move.
Two large, 3 small. The numbers are
2 large, 3 small. Understood.
2 large, 3 small.
2 large, 3 small.
large one all the way to right, another large one up, farther north.
Got it.
No,
We are
To get them space.
we're to keep distance for them.
If they have a call for us, then we get. Stand by for now.
Terrace engaged.
Yeah, sounds-
Move forward.
Move, advance.
Fields to front.
Arms between. Strikers, go around and incapacitate.
Lumen, Umbra, move forward a bit more. Make sure they cannot get behind Terra.
You're next to King King.
Advance.
The bridge.
Yours behind the chest.
Right. I see. Help the others. We need to get across that bridge then. I'll watch the rear. Yes? What a little bitch! Ow! And for that scratch, I'm not going to help you, little bitch.
Terra, quickly. We can hide them after the fighting is over. Terra, quickly. We can hide them after the fighting is over. The teams are in combat.
Okay, it's fine.
Make sure your allies are not being surrounded before you try to hide.
Wait. Pay attention. They're crying, right?
Rosewood, she's just gonna grab you and turn you. Wait, come on. She's gonna turn you.
Yeah.
Jackson's requested,
Captain Jack has requested shields. How do you have a shot?
Drop you.
Put on this one. I've got it. We've got it.
Go ahead.
Fine valor.
Moves against its own will.
Yes, next a bit sore.
Good.
Aye, but we need to focus on what their current condition is, not who they truly
and get back to you on group and
Over here.
I apologize. I'm actually falling through the forest.
Umbra, how are we doing? Status check.
Rowan, if you could move forward more.
couple of hits, but I'm managing.
Big one on the right.
Once you're away.
If you can move, one of them.
Confirm they're unconscious.
Seriously, I just bashed him when he was trying to talk.
As you said, their will is not
As soon as you can,
yeah?
Kenji, I'll get healing from Cecilia.
I'll stay with the front.
Let's get you out of the way. Come this way. What happened to this one?
Give me that one. We're going to the bush.
Damn.
We gotta go quick. Into the bush with you.
Shit.
It's too hot in the open, there's no cover.
Balcos, look out behind you.
We'll be alright.
There's a big one over there.
I trust
Right.
in your skills.
Shit.
Unfortunately, it's too open. I'd be smart about the larger one.
Got it. No calling.
I'm too big. It's not like this in the desert. In the desert, everyone can see everyone, so it's pretty much fair game. Fuck. It's a rune.
We're in the cliff now.
And never any use of potions.
Captain, what do you want us to do? Do you want us to go to the side?
Good.
Little one.
Tell. Do you want us to
Yes.
Up ahead, there's a rune.
I'm afraid.
What does
Yes,
it mean?
move to the side.
That's
Go.
not here, but
Advance.
you will be calling order.
Do not know.
Understood. Falling back.
Mark of traitor.
The mark of the traitor. Interesting.
Bellicose behind you. Be careful.
Celia, get down. There's a big one. I can't move.
Everyone get down!
Are we clear?
Yes, for the time being. But it'll have to be quick. Your next move. Join them.
Inform Lumen that the rest of them are moving forward.
Where'd the big one go?
Went back that way. It's starting to search bushes.
Damn. We don't have much time.
No.
I wonder if they can spread word to each other.
Off the top of my head, no. However, inform all students that they're starting to search bushes. We do not have time.
Also, Actaris, the rune up ahead. It's apparently the rune of a traitor or something. Up on that rock there.
Traitor of something.
Rune of the traitor. Shh. He's searching the bush. He might come to us next. Fuck. Move while it's distracted.
Seems they've already begun moving.
Do not touch them.
At least it was nice.
Go across. There's more.
Solus.
Just to put that stamina potion. The large hostile and I'll let you know across the river.
Do not touch the mushrooms. Yeah. Dang it all. What's happening?
Jackson.
Very close range of the hill.
Umber, prepare to move.
Their rotation is pretty standard.
Understood.
Kind of mushrooms.
Tokuros, a warning.
Enemy mushrooms.
They're starting to check bushes. Inform your team. Our hiding spawns are starting to look needed.
Alright, Lumen. You heard they're checking the bushes. Val, any suggestions for blending in with the environment more? Outside of that, for now.
When they check the bush, knock them out. Pull them in.
And if it's a large one, in danger.
You're fucked. Don't get found.
What was that?
We may have just been used as a distraction. Spell was cast to redirect one of the creature's attentions. one marching this direction. Keep an eye on it.
I can see it. The guide has decided to pick a fight. Wonderful.
Val, please join our formation instead of dallying away.
I didn't have time. I was being watched. I didn't want to give away your location. Professor's orders.
On the left here?
Something's on our side left.
There's one on the left. Through the bushes.
Yeah. Oriana! Keep an eye on it, spears up. Make sure if it charges it correctly.
I'm gonna ding it back. See if that big one's gonna come over the bridge.
Oriana!
Wait, I think I see something moving in the bushes over there. So might be another one of them. This one. On him. There's something moving in the bush over there. Might be another.
Keep an eye on.
I'm gonna take my team to check it out.
In front. Don't look around behind.
Copy. Come on, bro.
Look, just to give you a warning. Our hiding spots are limited. Keep watching that way. Don't look at me. Our hiding spots are limited. We're starting to check bushes.
Understood. We now have to take her.
Captain.
Attention. Yeah. Big guy on the left. Big guy on the left.
I understand you are injured, but we are being told to be quick.
Look at his wounds. Deep
gaseous
cover his
What?
Splinters. We're running out of hiding spots.
We need to keep moving. Continue.
Doesn't matter.
What are you pointing at?
formation forward.
I did not get enough time to heal him. I'm making it sound someplace else.
I can just give her.
Guides, lead the way.
He needs
Oriana, stay in formation.
quite bad.
Oriana, move. Keep going.
I could give him
Keep
help.
moving.
We should make this a smashing round instead of a stealth.
The little twig things are starting to freak out.
Alright, advance.
Team, monsieur. Move forward.
Oh shit.
Good night.
Fucking shithead.
Back to your team then. In danger. Move.
Alright. Behind you.
Betrayer.
I need a medical. Sorry. The medic. Sorry.
Jackson, come here.
We can heal later. We need to move.
Medic to Jackson. Someone pick him up and let's get moving.
Hold on. This will only take... It's alright.
Every time I move.
This should help. It's okay. It's alright. Just fight through the pain. There we go.
God damn it.
You're alright. I just need you to work through that pain. There we go.
Here's a man. Here's a man.
Mildred, stay with the other
You should be
students.
good to get
Make
back
sure they
into
keep
action.
moving.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
This is getting dangerous. I need to stay close with the amount of foliage around. It's like being in a cave. But the creatures can come out of the cave walls. What on earth?
Follow the rest of the comrades.
Come on, Umbra.
To your right!
Now I'm down. Hold on.
Umbra, push right, come on.
Alright, Umbra, push the right flank forward. Go left flank forward.
Look at that slash just now.
Make sure they stay down.
Does anyone have injuries?
I hear something else.
Hold on. Do this first. Sorry. It's a health potion.
Never mind.
This should be okay.
Splinter's top of the big gash on his wrist. You'll have to put them out.
How bad is it?
Ego, take lead of Umbra. I'm gonna get healing. Move the formation forward.
Does anyone else need
I have
Directly
3 minor
healing
wounds
the
right
wound
now.
will just cause the splinters to be healed inside of his skin and hurt.
It's just minor wounds though. They're not.
Yes, but they need addressing.
I mean,
No, we don't have to dress
Yeah,
minors
so-
anymore. They changed that.
Did he not?
Yeah, I thought it was
fine.
changed.
The
right?
DM says
Does it
so,
not
then
change?
that's fine by me.
You got it. Understood.
Everyone incapable of fighting, stay where you are, get healed, make sure that you are not a danger to anyone here. We are to move forward in advance right now with the rest. Quickly.
Still got one fairly big wound, but
Is that a tunnel ahead of us?
I guess.
Sorry, I'm just gonna make sure you're unconscious.
I don't want the big ones getting back up, if I'm honest.
Yes, I prefer them not to be behind us.
Yes. More runes. These are different. Ugh.
Anura, if you could get some direction. Make sure we're going right.
Have you seen a path forward? On your left.
Straight
Forwards. Path is forwards.
Just to the back of the head.
you got the big one, man. Sure, so fine.
Mordred, the left.
Oh dear. I don't have armor. Distracted for a second.
Oriana, you can barely block these direct attacks from this thing.
Reef on.
That's the goal. Well, quickly, back with your team.
There are more coming!
Another large one from the right.
Another one?
Where on earth did I put my shield? I guess Henge will do.
Come on, we need to reform with the rest of the room.
Reform with everyone. I'll cover you as you move.
Healing.
We'll move and then heal.
We found the goddess.
Do I not have a shield anymore? Oh no. Okay. Oh, this looks interesting.
Finish him. How are your injuries? You risk life.
Ah, watch this, since I'm pretty much useless. Unless you want me to kill something.
This is Kinsey. Alright. You can hear everything?
If anything comes this way, I'll use my mana to turn it. It's fine.
I'm moving over here.
Is that the goddess?
Bleeding all over.
What on earth?
Alright, report to Cecilia. If you're in absolute pain, you are permitted to use your own healing.
How bad is it, Kaelin?
How's it look?
Lay
down.
I need her to heal you.
It's bad, but
Cecilia will only be assisting you in your healing. The second level healer is capable.
The arm, is it? Or chest?
Has the curse been broken?
healers, you managed to get him back on his feet. But you're definitely gonna feel full.
One of which can't be closed because there's splinters in it. So when it gets charged, and I've got it.
It seems so. Not mine. Theirs.
It's would you be able to hold this here
It's
while
spraying pretty bad.
I don't know.
The wound on my arm here.
I need to heal my students, if you forgive me. True.
I think I'm good now. I think.
And I think it's as good as that.
It stings, it hurts.
What's happening? Who needs healing?
You didn't get it out. Still in there.
I could use a spot. A couple of scratches near the face and some bleeding, but nothing crazy. Stings like a son of a bitch.
You'd have to get the rest looked at back at Rosewood.
That's fine. Maybe just stop the bleeding.
There we are.
You are welcome. Thank you, sir.
What the fuck is happening?
Okay. I can patch it up, but I don't really think it's gonna do much to actually heal it. Just get
This in there or something.
Come here, it's fine.
Fair enough. Station is somewhere.
Captain,
Luca.
fighting our way out. Inform your squad.
Luca, pay
Captain,
attention.
we're fighting our way back. Inform your squad.
Huh? I'm still getting treated.
Come here.
Wait, Cyrrs, get her, please.
This should help.
It's my shoulder.
Very well. That should stop the pain. When you get back to Rosewood, you'll probably need that looking at. Probably. Forgive me, it's not the best. I'm saving my mana.
That's okay.
Who is it? Oh, there he is.
I've been to Astrea. He's dealing with something. We're going to leave everyone out of here. We are not prioritizing stealth anymore. It's Marine, Senate, and Protected. Okay?
Are you hurt?
Correct. How much did that heal?
What are you saying?
He's saying thank you, I think.
Oh.
Rosewood, are we good to move?
I suppose you're welcome.
You're being suppressed by all the noise. Get a couple heads to help you pass the information.
I need everyone to form their squads again. Terra's going to lead everyone out. Stelter's done. We're moving back.
Temporarily, for now, I'm good.
Keep your shield high. You're doing good. We're gonna get you out of this.
Are we moving?
Okay. Are we ready to move? Put the VIP in the middle. Terra is ready to move. Terra ready to move. Kingsley, if you could continue the conversation in the center, please. We need her in the middle.
Kingsley, you may stay with Kier.
Stop touching me.
Are you ready?
Okay.
Captain?
Terra?
We're thankful. What do you mean?
Alright, we're ready to move. Kingsley, you stay with the VIP.
I will grab my shield then.
We'll be moving quickly.
Excuse me.
We're getting ready to move.
Yes. But an actual god. That's interesting.
I suppose. Let's protect the god until we get back to her, well,
Did you get attacked?
husband, I suppose.
What did I count?
Her position as a true god is questionable.
I'd say so. If I was a god, I wouldn't find myself in this position.
We're moving. Come on, let's go.
Can we not talk about this right in front of her?
Whatever.
On your left, I'm providing support.
My shield has been.
My little ones.
Support Kier as we move.
Very well. Interesting prison.
You as well. Keep with Kier.
They should not tell me. This place is closed.
Not. Use for the caves.
Yes. You're also very quiet.
What? No.
I don't have any parchment, otherwise I'd record these runes. I recognize this one though. Ah. Fair. Yes, yes, I'm coming. Let's go. You can catch up with them. I can handle myself. Whatever. That's what good pussy sounds like. What? This doesn't feel right. It felt way too easy to save a goddess.
And depends. Also unsure who or what. Traitor. Or win.
Mm-hmm.
It's very possible that it has not been here for a while.
You get now?
And the Fae were begging for help.
Oh,
It's very
I gotta
possible
go.
that they've been
Thanks for
struggling
meeting me.
against whatever this control was. However, quickly, keep with care, little ones.
You can celebrate later when we're back.
Out of here first.
I don't like this.
I have to agree on that.
They're probably trying to make sure that no one, such as Mordred, sneaks off. Or they're searching for their unconscious siblings.
Perhaps. Mordred, stick with the rest.
Mordred, quickly, we're leaving.
Yes, yes, we're leaving. What? What does it look like we're doing, Twighead? We're going.
Yes. Free. And you're good. Safe.
Quickly, Takuya, before Grumpy Branch catches up with us.
So we're safe. That's all I can tell you for now. Trust me.
Ugh. They're getting feisty. We need to go.
Yes, we do. I'll be back with your team.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Move.
I was.
We must keep walking. We have a long journey ahead.
I don't like being told what to do by a fucking piece of wood.
Okay, if we have any injuries. If we have any, haven't dealt with. We have help.
Where are they taking?
Keep track of who all is injured. We can heal as we move. Is anyone wounded?
Just gotten back.
I'll get healed on the way.
Are they taking to?
Exactly a bush.
Lumen, how are you? Terra, how are you?
We're fine.
Get healed on the way.
Yeah, I've still got it. Probably be
We are going now, I believe.
Actually, whenever I'm settling trade, just get the message to be brief.
Are you sure they will not betray the same way?
Halfway out.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
It hurts a lot less than that.
Sorry. You're headed back to Canada now. We're headed back now.
alright.
It'll be a long walk.
Your team should work together, not just as a team.
Have saved
Have to be at all. I can get
Just a few lacerations across his body.
I've been
Just
speak to him.
come here. If anybody needs to stay.
Hold on.
Of the other Terra members,
Sorry, I'm a little bit.
of the other teams, see to the wounded, use the healing potion.
Hang on, everybody. Actually,
Has
need.
Wounds that need immediate healing.
it will leave a big scar.
Where have you been?
What? I've been here.
You need to be careful.
Being what?
I just know what you're like, that's all.
The same thing, right?
Little thing with the jump on me. But on all, they're at your team's back for cleaning, healing, whatever you need.
Are we moving them all to the medical bay? Or
I'll go check on Kiyo's.
the wounded, at least?
Those who need it,
Okay, I'm gonna
I'll
have to do
take to the
this.
medical ward, I suppose.
And where would you advise us?
When was the last time that Kingsley has been involved in anything we did? Honestly.
What about the Fae, man? Are they coming in?
Quite frankly, I don't know what the fuck to do with the Fae.
Okay.
I'll leave that up to the Cyrrs.
We were all together, they were involved in, as far as I'm concerned. Otherwise,
Yes, ma'am.
there hasn't been any.
Are we still to travel informations, or are we free to go back at our leisure?
I'm not too far from the grounds. For now, this will do.
This particular mission, it's been a rather.
Understood.
Be careful of wild creatures, I suppose, but I think we're far enough away from the threat itself.
Alright, Umbra, I know that we got most of our injuries looked at on the road, but we're gonna stop by the med bay just to make sure, okay? Just a
But the water would turn back now. Terra, how are you holding up?
never better. Not dead. You didn't watch him like crawl onto some rock? Alright, well. All things considered, how do you guys think that mission went?
Give me 1 second.
Could have been worse.
Pretty well.
Could have been better.
Could have been better.
I'll wait for everyone to catch up.
No one died.
Oh, wow, how convenient they were just right there.
Oh, wow. That's good that you found them.
And as far as I understand, you succeeded.
Let's hope it was enough.
We know that. That's
That
what
we
I
did.
would do.
I wasn't sure.
I think,
No.
Turn around.
Please call that out earlier.
How are your wounds, Takuya?
They burn a little bit, but nothing more than just irritation.
Very well. You'll come to the medical ward with
the
me.
professors who were there
Are the
as
wounded
well
at the back?
behind them, surely.
Sorry, you can stay.
They're
I'm just going
approaching.
to check something.
Well, there goes our head captain.
he said that he'll be checking.
What was that, Cecilia? Could you repeat? Apologies, my
He
hearing's
said that he'll be
Right.
checking personally on the
Got it.
battlefield.
Hold on here, wait here.
Faye?
She's been requested to join.
with us.
But she is wounded. We need to tend to her.
I'm fine.
I'll bring her back. I need medical as well, but I'll get that when I get back.
Well, you best not dawdle.
Pick her up and I'll just take her there.
Very well.
Yes.
Jackson, order.
We're waiting for Bella closer.
Right, you lot. Listen up.
Are we good to move, ma'am?
Once we get through the barriers, we're going to split. Those who need medical will come with me. The rest of you, you are dismissed to take care of yourselves. Is that understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Professor.
Yes, ma'am.
Very well. And don't be heroes. Even if you have a scratch, get it looked at. All right? Now let's go.
Understood.
I thought there was my plan for ignoring medical the whole
You heard her, everyone. No wound is too minor.
Everything is
Jackson, do you, I'm sure Ivan's gonna tell you all about
Malik,
what we're talking about over there.
other
I'm not sure,
professors,
but,
we have returned and we are about to enter through the barrier.
Sure.
appreciate it.
Alright, I'm on my way.
We could do with a
We are good to cross. Let's go.
Be preoccupied for a while.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Quick one though.
Still never feels great.
Welcome back.
Oh, Yuki.
Hi.
Thank you for seeing
Are
us.
you guys okay? Do you guys need help or?
Make sure anyone with a scratch gets medical attention, okay?
Oh, okay.
We will wait at the dorm then for our meeting.
I'm gonna be at the dorms.
We have those who seek medical attention, so I am taking them to the medical ward. Nothing too drastic, I don't believe, but some need bandaging.
Well, Lucas seems to be having some worse days.
He has.
Very well.
How many wounded do we have? We're going as a squad to the medical room. Well, okay, then meet us there.
Never mind.
I think that will
That's
be
fine.
made
Just,
clear
meet us
later.
there if you put up a bell.
Fair enough.
Okay, Ambra.
All is in order, I trust.
I suppose.
Though it looks like it didn't go down without a fight, at least.
I've been waiting on tenterhooks all day. What is the outcome?
The god is being returned to the glen as we speak. As far as I'm aware.
Which glen?
The spirit glen. Just beyond our walls.
So close.
Yes, I've had a few runnings there myself. I was quite surprised they even allowed me to go anywhere near the goddess. But that's for another day, I suppose.
Well,
I hear you're headed to medical.
Besides, I need to get these sorted out with medical.
Boons and other things they promised.
Fantastic. I'll see you then.
I have no idea.
Have we seen any return yet? Has an agreement been made or a pact of any kind?
Meetings going Kingsley is missing out on.
I would talk to the Cyrrs.
Great.
Why the
They're all kind of
Cyrrs?
having a talk right now. Pardon the intrusion.
And Oriana, the Chosen. They specifically requested her for some reason.
Interesting. Very honourable of them.
Yes. Well.
How many demands are we expecting these things to give us before we get any sort of return out of it? We've already gone out of a limb. The least they could do is give us some sort of indication of, well, being good for the credit.
Exactly my problem with them. Mordred, can you fill in Nella? I need to heal these students.
What on earth have you come dressed as?
What? I was thinking I could, you know, camouflage.
I see.
How are you feeling, Luca? I was worried about your mana reserves.
I'm okay. Well, I ended up using a lot of it, but the recent training that you and Caldwell and Nella have been putting me through really helped. I don't feel too exhausted.
I'm glad to hear it.
And it didn't backlash, but then again, I wasn't using the new spell.
Are you fit to teleport? I think it might be quicker that way. Or do we need to walk there?
I think so. What about you guys? You guys fit to teleport?
Say again?
Okay.
Are you guys fit to teleport?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Yeah, very well.
Okay.
Let's go.
Hi, Professor. Oh, wait. Mr. Bellicosa.
Hey, guys.
How did the mission go? Oh, you guys are back.
Not
Hello,
too
Lucas.
bad.
Oh, shit.
Few injuries, but no
I was expecting like a bell to go off and inform us you guys were back. Okay, that's cool. Where's Oriana? That's suddenly a sight.
She's talking with the Cyrrs and the god.
Requested by a goddess, no less. We'll be having words with her later.
The god wanted Oriana?
The god.
Come now, let's not dawdle. You can talk to him while I'm bandaging his wounds. Please, let's move.
God, no, I think it was goddess. The god. The god's here.
Yeah.
The Rosewood.
What's the report?
Come on, you. Let's get these students sorted.
Hi, Ethereal.
Here comes all our work.
Yeah.
Right, in you go.
Right.
All of you.
Hey, Yuki.
Alright, you have any mild injuries?
Hello again.
If you're not dying, but still hurt, please head in there, pick a bed, and you'll be looked at.
Are you two unscathed?
I patched myself up. Some bandages and to tear the bed sheets.
Very well.
Most of my wounds have been seen to, but I still have this wound. It's well, I'd say it's kind of a moderate wound. Bellicosa did some field work, but I'm just hoping to get it stitched up.
Stitched and bandaged, all it needs now. Perhaps a little bit of cleaning.
Don't.
Okay.
We talked about this.
I'll get the thing.
Go on.
Very well taken care of.
I suppose we need a word.
We didn't lose anybody?
No. I can't quite say about their numbers, but as far as I'm aware, nothing lethal happened.
Can you get the straps?
Although I am concerned about something.
Oh.
I'll work on that.
It felt way too easy. When I went up to the little ones, it took me a matter of seconds to remove the curse myself. And just when we actually got to the goddess, she was in chains and yes, but it was like it was just a stroll in the forest, if you will. I don't understand how Kerno could not have done that himself. Unless my expectations for the students were extremely low.
Yeah. I've been practicing, but I haven't done it a lot. I haven't actually.
Do you think it could be some kind of trick?
Huh?
I am worried about that, yes. But
No.
although it's rather odd, I stayed in the rear to watch and make sure we were good after we had gotten the goddess. And the big tree things were rushing us, telling us we're not welcome here, telling us to go. I found that a bit curious.
Yeah, I guess.
You know, we just saved your goddess. Why are you rushing us away?
You brought back a goddess.
I guess.
Perhaps I'm being paranoid, but doesn't feel quite right.
No, I think to be cautious in situations regarding these creatures is wise, at the very least.
I suppose. Yes.
I think they deserve to solve it more than anybody. They were the ones that win, not us.
But I think the important thing is that this is a victory for them.
They just came back from it. If they're up for
I
it,
suppose.
Sure, but they're probably tired. I'm not certain. It's up to them.
And what of this Cyrrs?
I don't know, really. She's being escorted to the glen by the Cyrrs. All the creatures loved her, all the forest spirits and such. But, in my opinion, not what I expected of a goddess.
You mean purple?
Doing okay. Just getting bandaged up.
There we go.
Couple of deep ones.
But otherwise,
I will admit,
it was
I've
successful.
never met a goddess or a god.
It was quite underwhelming, I'll say that. If I was a goddess, I wouldn't let myself get into that position, that's for sure.
Do you wanna?
That's fair.
I can see the light reflecting off of you. There's a little bit of purple.
And that begs the question, who did it?
Dark purple, like really, really dark purple.
Before we entered her place of capture or whatever, there was a bridge, and upon that bridge were runes.
There were no deaths.
Runes of the traitor, apparently.
Correct.
It's blue. Shut up, it looks like purple from like...
So whoever did it is still around, and they're quite powerful.
That's the one you were saying. That's not him, that's him.
So another potential threat.
Yes, potentially.
Great.
No, excuse me.
Captain?
Lithariel, show me how well you are as a medic. Oops. I got scratched. I'm not in pain, but...
Just one moment.
Huh? What? What's wrong?
No, nothing.
Okay.
Seriously, she can't expect to succeed as a medic if she can't see men naked.
Not naked.
Of course, Smith.
Well, shirtless.
Your other arm as well, miss?
No, just the one. The little shit got the jump on me.
It was a success, though, right? I mean,
Yes, of course.
with everything that happened.
I at least think so.
It's a little better.
The goddess is currently being
Can I wash my
escorted back
gambeson
to...
in here?
No.
Right.
Go clean it in your dorm.
Laundry room.
This is a medical ward, not a laundry room.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
And no one was seriously hurt. Everyone else is okay.
I had to help Oriana. She has a severe gash in her shoulder. But the goddess herself asked she be taken to the glen with her. I couldn't do anything about that request, so I told them as soon as they're finished, they should come seek help.
Okay.
Thank you.
Stay here, just in case. Of course.
Yes. Seems Val is being seen to now as well.
Are you okay? Have you been looked at?
Yes, I can even feel the musculature. No, not this time. Maybe me and maybe.
You don't know what you're talking. You don't know what the.
I think we really knew what we were talking about. God dang.
Right. Hello, little one. Are you
Meow.
patrolling?
Meow.
Good. May need you to be on the lookout for any crazy fae. We might not have gotten all of them.
Meow.
Yes, they'll look like walking twigs. Big twigs. Fat and weird. Yes. You'll know one when you
Meow.
see one. Yes, no, kind of wide. Just a bit higher than you. Don't kill it. Although I know it would be tempting for you, because I know how you things like to climb trees, but... You know, just alert someone if one comes onto campus and is... evil.
Meow.
Yes, good job.
Meow.
Right. On your way. Ow. I swear I turned this off.
on her
She's
way
not
back
coming
with
now.
the Professor at Terrace.
She's on her way now.
I guess outside still.
Don't worry. She's gonna be here in
Okay.
a couple seconds.
Get to the medical ward if you're harmed.
Malik around?
Maybe not.
Hey, you look great.
He's in the medical ward.
Yeah, I am escorting him. Perfect.
Many people are a bit fucked up.
Was it non-lethal? You could lunch.
Doesn't look like his blood. Should I help any of the students getting to the medical ward that might need it?
I think they can walk.
Would you rather
It's true. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Someone.
Nothing more than
Does anyone need to be
scratches.
Because it's a
I don't
secret. Was
think
talking
so.
to me about building handheld cannons. Maybe I could just use those.
Yeah. What happened? What's the mission?
Something Bar would say.
Oh, these
No,
twig-like
I didn't think it
things started attacking us on the way
Oh,
there.
yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
They're rather small and easy to deal
Yeah,
with,
just
but
guessing the person who definitely
it's the fact
wasn't
we had to be
Val
non-lethal.
talking about
That was
so,
the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, Val, I don't suppose you've seen him anywhere.
Let's see.
He's in the medical
no, I
ward.
actually
He was here
haven't.
a moment ago.
Oh.
Medical ward.
Yes.
Hasten their
What?
souls.
Who we're talking about?
Thank you.
Val,
Val.
he's in medical.
Oh.
Well,
Why are you shuffling like a dog scratching his ass on the ground?
Guess I want to turn around.
You're weird. You know that, right?
You've got the wings on your back. That's indeed more logical. Never mind.
Oh, yet
the
another
other thing we
person
were
with
talking about
scratched up
before.
face.
Oriana! Oriana!
Oh.
Oriana!
Oh, Oriana.
Oh, she looks a bit fucked up.
I'm up! I'm up! I'm up!
I'm
Oriana! You're okay. How's it going? Glad you're okay. You look great.
I'm still in pain.
That's a
How are you
problem.
looking?
We'll work on that. You need to go to medical?
Yeah.
I've gotten healed.
Yeah, but if
Still
you're in
worth
pain-
getting you looked at.
Yeah.
Looked out.
Yeah.
Alright. Oriana, to medical. Let's go.
Yeah.
Alright.
If you need it, we can have Lafron carry you.
You need us to carry you.
Yes, do not use the teleporters.
I'm fine.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
behind
we're
you if you
fine.
fall. If you fall
How are you
forward,
doing,
I can't
Morgan?
help you. But if you fall backwards, I'm here to help.
Just still covered in blood. Fit as a fiddle.
Thank you.
I got your back.
So, how did the handover go?
Ori to come back before I want
All right.
Discussing
Colonel was not present, however.
Oh.
Kier herself has made an offer.
What?
Yes, and what was that offer?
The guns idea is better.
Fey essence.
Fey essence.
Everyone's finally
Rather get shot with
It's a
a
good
gun
idea.
instead of blown up by a bomb.
But imagine
What
a
are you
small cannon
doing?
in the hand.
Can
any
I
target
request
taken down
a keg of
immediately.
beer?
A keg of beer?
Command the shot. Two guns normally.
Keg.
And then a second.
Big old thing.
I never took you as a
Sure.
Hold on. What makes you obvious?
Shot?
Oh wait.
Shot.
All right, no. I
Yeah.
just we have some.
Unless you
Oh,
practice with it before.
I don't. He's just got back from the mission. I'm assuming it's for Team Terror.
Yes.
Medical.
Yeah.
It could be for everybody. I just. It could be for everybody. We just need a celebration.
That I can accept.
Fine.
However, you had separated from your team a number of times and left them without a shield.
That
So
was
you do
to
not
heal.
get
I
a
swear.
personal reward. You had also left them behind to move bodies.
Fair, but this is for everybody, not just for me.
Yes. So celebrate with everybody. No personal reward.
Yeah.
Just be more mindful of your surroundings and your team.
Yes, and you need to start to realize
on.
your shield if you are carrying one. I know it was from Sorleer, but you have to remember that it is useful and you need to use it wisely. Right.
Gotcha.
Be on your way.
You're also going to have to bulk up.
But the
We'll get it for you.
When?
You know what?
Sometime.
Ask that Madari.
It'll
Grab
get to
one
know.
from our staff dorm.
Staff dorm?
That'll work as well.
Yes, we have a few in there. But only one!
I was told you could give me beer.
Only one keg, Avi.
One keg. One keg.
As Bellicosa said, one.
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 Should I follow?
No. The Mondari understand the instructions.
So was that our bullion then? Fey essence.
We'll see. That's what Kier has offered.
Kier, yes.
If we play our cards correctly, Kier has offered us a offering as repayment for saving her. We may, if our diplomacy team is able to work the scenario correctly, get one from Kerno as well. He is the one who sent us. It's not exactly the one being rescued's job to pay for someone else's promise.
I suppose not. Well, I suppose that satisfies Bombadil.
Kier has also shown an interest in Oriana
Yes, why is that?
and told her that she wishes to speak to her. I'm unsure. However, yes. Personal interests. There's any number of things it could be for. However, I've told Kier that I will have to speak to the other professors and see if her offer is something that we will accept. And that also buys time, so that once Oriana is fully healed, if she chooses to speak to Kier, I have a reason to go with her as an escort.
Very well. At least we have one of the professors aside. Well, yes, you're the only professor who can talk with the Fae, I suppose.
Well, sadly I'm not a seer, so I only speak to them when they're here.
If you need a shadow to follow you along, I can always provide support.
I'd recommend against it. You would be trying to sneak and hide from two, we'll go with the term gods, from their own grove.
That's fair. I just
Okay.
didn't want to let you just run alone.
Yes. One thing, however, and this may come as a relief to some of you, their terms as gods are not necessarily at the same point as other gods or the gods of the different planes. It would not be many Fae take on titles given to them over time. As the two most powerful Fae, and with the village worshipping them, it would not be unreasonable for the two of them essentially decide they are god and goddess of forest and island, because that is what everyone has called them for a long time.
I see.
I see.
Felt a bit funny that a goddess could find herself in that kind of position.
Yes. Most likely, she's a Fae or greater spirit of the island, but the title goddess would be from the people here. They have the true power.
I understand.
Well, even with just that, it's
Hello, little one. Here goes the patrol. Excellent. Be on the lookout for any crawling twigs and bushes.
If you're doing any late night patrols, I'll be assisting as well. So let's work together.
But for now, perhaps scuttle around the dorms area. The students may be getting a bit too drunk tonight. As celebration.
I'm not sure how much alcohol we have to provide multiple celebrations.
That's the thing, we have to be careful. It's the only thing we can drink right now. But we have enough.
Those very large, yes. Plus those very large containers in the basements.
Yes. I've been tempted to try that stuff in the dungeon.
I wouldn't mind breaking open a glass with you.
Sounds quite interesting.
I suppose we need to inform the others of what happened.
Yes, probably a little bit of an update.
Ah, and before anyone celebrates and drinks that stuff from the basements, double check and make sure there's no aetherite inside of it.
Oh, wonderful. To think I could possibly be drinking aetherite. God, it
I
reminds me of
doubt
the
they
caves.
didn't. It's probably there for personal supply, but just in case.
Is aetherite usually stored in alcohol?
No. No, it is not.
I thought so. Didn't seem like a thing. I don't know customs or whatever. And thus we return right where it started.
Seems we need to find out more about who did this in the first place.
That might be a discussion point for when we talk with
I don't know if you wanted to
Faye out there.
Yes.
That is a question I can ask you. Myself.
Jumping into
The villager was getting some water, but I'm not sure he's coming.
Is the water safe yet?
It's true.
Water is not safe yet.
Don't drink it.
Reminder,
It's too harmful to...
if you're not here to provide medical assistance, you ought to be outside.
Skin just by being in it,
I
right?
could use one of those, actually. Look, look.
I think they're getting it.
It's good to hand it to Mariana. Well,
Reminder to everyone, since some of you may have been speaking, if you're not here to provide medical assistance, you ought to be outside.
Or at least outside the room.
This is to give everyone who is actually providing assistance room to work and maneuver.
Thank you, sir.
So what's Igna's been up to? Well, we've been saving the forest and a goddess.
Well,
I was
Not just
training for the
ready.
morning, and
You went training alone?
yeah, so... I don't know where he went in the morning. I didn't see him. But an hour, like an hour and a half ago maybe now, we started training for a dance routine thing. I'm trying to teach everybody.
Dance?
We're working on it still, but I think it'll really help with morale. Yeah.
Oh?
It's also a team bonding thing, so we can do more together.
definitely a creative avenue for mustache.
And,
Yeah, I'm trying new things.
who's the best dancer so far, Murdash?
which one?
Best dancers so far. Philia did pretty well. They were pretty active. If you want to show them the moves, Philia.
Yes.
You got this. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's the majority of what I taught them.
Ah, I see. And will there be more
There's
of this?
more to it. That's just one part.
Oh, right,
yeah, there's more
yes.
to it.
Interesting.
Yeah, we're working on it.
How about you show us, Zuko?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. It is.
Not at all. I've been saving. Yeah, if you wanna.
I see what you mean by Ophelia being your favorite.
I'm going to go get cleaned up.
Yes.
Ophelia's
I'm
really
going
good.
to go get cleaned up. I'm going to go
Okay.
Would you like to join your teammate? I'm not going to keep you hostage here dancing for me.
Yeah, I want to make sure. I want to make sure Rihanna's okay.
Very well.
I agree.
I'll talk to you all later.
Of course. Well, I hope the two of you have been practicing your magic.
Yes, sir.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, well, yes.
Hmm. I'm going to leave you to fill in, Malik.
No.
We're going to go bathe together in the baths.
How dead are you?
We're all going to take a team bath.
Do we have the water supply for that?
I don't believe so, because the water upstairs was filled as well, wasn't it?
I don't see how. I suppose it was filled before all the water went rancid.
I'm unsure.
If they are,
Hasn't
if it
exactly
is
gone up to the
clean, it will be weak cold water. Hmm.
I'm not sure they're aware or care.
It's more like swimming, not bathing.
Well, we're all covered in grime and
Professor?
dirt and blood. It's important that we get clean. Hi, Professor.
Yes, hello. I overheard you
Taking team
talking.
baths.
Yes, well, the thing about the baths is the last time they were filled, it was before all the water turned nasty. So it'll be quite old.
Laundry bathhouses and stuff. Surprisingly popular.
Wait, so the Madari haven't been keeping up with it after Umbra cleaned it?
Oh no, they've been keeping up with it, but we can't fill it with fresh water, because all the water's bad.
Oh, right.
Yes, but
shoot.
feel free. It's just a couple days old, and probably had a few Madari bathing in it anyway.
Are you sure? I don't want to get into an
But you know, that's
Yeah, I don't wanna
that's
get
up to
anything in
you.
my cut.
It's probably cleaner than the water you have in Umbra. That's for sure.
I've had a long day.
Well, we should probably go get Yiko. He's
I had
probably
to step in to shield a number of students, so I
Sorry. That's fine. Let's go.
am going to relax.
Of course.
I still feel the need to burn something.
Make a bonfire?
Truthfully.
Yes, I'm going to do something. I'm going to explode some... Yes, if you
Well, I
hear some explosions, don't worry. That's me.
You know what? Go to the arena.
Yes, I'm going to
I
go
don't
to
cast
the
any
arena.
magic today either. I'm going to throw some ice walls up.
Hmm.
I'm saying it would be an interesting experiment. By all means.
Okay. All right.
So,
You know what that means,
Professor
Oriana.
Arcturus.
Plan's back on. LeFron, let's go find Umbra.
how do things lie in the end?
Yeah, Oriana,
I
let's
guess
go
we're
find Umbra.
going bathing.
That will depend on how Division
We're
team.
gonna
The
get cleaned
division.
up together.
I'll have
as a
words
team.
in a moment. That'll depend on how the diplomatic division can play off this little bit. However, for saving her, Kier has offered exactly the thing that we need.
Indeed.
Essence. And periodic supplies, if necessary.
Did they take an interest as to why we needed this?
No. They said that it could be used to help things grow, and grow far better than they currently are. But once the gift is given,
know of its
it's up to us. Possibly. However, where the diplomacy division comes in is... It's not exactly the job of the one rescued to pay for the one who made the promise. If we play our cards right, we should have this thanks from Kier, and the boons offered as payments. Colonel.
Interesting. I'm filled with mixed excitement and doubt. We have learned many terrible things of recent from this goddess, so to speak. Much to think about.
Troubling news.
Indeed.
Kier has taken a personal interest in Oriana.
Yes. Tell me.
Well, Koza.
Yes.
Was it as you said? Did you find it? Yeah. Did you find suggestions of
Come over
something
here.
controlling these creatures?
What did the Badari do to Bass?
I couldn't look too
No,
far
I
into it.
just,
However,
I just cleaned myself into.
What?
Tilda herself was able to free some from
I took a bath in
essentially a spell.
the thing. What did the Madari do?
Bathe in it.
Very useful.
You just shared their water, that's
Oh
all.
my goodness. Alright, okay. From what Umbra is insinuating, it might have been like something worse. I don't know.
No.
Interesting.
Alright.
It will be fine.
And any news of this man who abound, this alleged god?
One that I'm personally aware of.
The ones who I
can
managed to bring back
Guarantee
from...
that...
Sorry.
You go ahead, I'm getting headaches.
Yes, the ones I managed to bring back from the runic possession told me that the runes upon the buildings and stuff were the runes of a traitor, or the traitor. I don't know
so
what
it
that
is
means.
correct then. This Fey entity has much reason to despise our kind.
Yes.
Interesting.
But
I
there
believe
were...
Malik
this at
is
all.
going to be... Malik will be ringing a captain's alarm for all of us to be debriefing in. Once he's done
I see.
with medical.
Well, I'm afraid I don't think I will be around for long. There are much studies I must get on with for the night. There is much work I must do. I shall see you around.
Very well.
I'm glad to see you have all returned safely.
I'm sure.
Ah.
Hmm.
Right then.
Anyway,
Everyone
to the
seen-
arena.
The arena.
The arena?
Yes.
The arena.
You go find that
Well,
person
of course,
who
I
you
need to
wanted
let
to
off some
find.
steam. Go on.
I suppose we'd better do it inside the arena.
Most likely.
Yes, okay.
Or not. God damn it.
We missed the chest by that much.
Yes.
Oh, I had it.
Team captains,
Oh,
we are
fuck.
gathering
Hear what you
for
had said.
debriefing.
Team
Every
captain's
time they were
meeting.
telling you to get up and.
Oh. Alright. Oh, so we're not doing. When are we doing the bathhouse
It doesn't
thing?
matter. You guys can go ahead.
God.
No,
I just asked
Oh
him sorry,
dear.
and said the water's
It's so
clean,
much
so.
to process. This direction.
Mhm.
Why?
And Neller said the water isn't
Why?
poisoned anymore.
Look,
Probably.
life's a struggle.
Maybe.
I'm sure you'll be
Alright.
fine soon.
Luca, do you know where we're supposed to meet for this?
I'll wait to ask Luca in a second here.
Oh, you should right over there. Ask Chancellor Malik.
Malik, why are you holding this captain's meeting?
Let me see if I can catch Ignis.
It will be in the office.
Right.
Usual
That area, if I can make them
In the
stay,
office.
And then you just come get us when your team is ready to go, and then we'll all go together tonight.
Sure. Well, I don't want to miss the party though.
Yeah. We'll probably be before the party, just after like debrief. Whenever you guys are ready, I'll just go tell Ignis. Because Oriana was wanting to get cleaned up, but it shouldn't matter.
Mordred. Let's go.
Bombadil.
Too much wine before a mission. What an idiot.
I thought it was a side effect.
Oh, I don't know. I assumed it was the wine and the beer.
Oh.
Well, if the others don't show up, then I guess it'll just be debriefing amongst us, but that should be fine. We'll give them another brief little while to show up.
Oh, that's round.
Where's Aqua's captain?
Decent. Got a kind of a deep gash on the shoulder.
Wilkie is in bed at the moment, feeling ill.
I
and Lupae is
see.
busy with medical service.
Alright.
And all that's left is Ventus.
Ventus.
Well, they show up or they don't. Either way. If they don't, they'll be punished for it later. But please head inside.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, captains. I have heard of victory. And I am very happy to hear that. So, I would like a debrief from what it was like down on the field. Luca, if we could start with you.
I think the team stuck to the formation fairly well, even in the chaos of battle and in the worst parts of it. We were still able to reorganize and reform. And the captains did good at communicating with each other in the middle of, well, everything going on.
Good. Delcaris, was there anything strange you noticed out on the mission?
Yes, well, ignoring, of course, a mention of our teams, there was indeed, as Professor Mordred has pointed out to me, and I've had discussions with my team regarding this, ruins located around the Fey lands, I suppose. Similar in nature, some might say, to the castle itself, but Professor Mordred did make very clear mention there was no vines growing over them.
Interesting.
Oh, actually, that reminds me.
Go ahead.
On the wall, I saw a kind of a weird marking, like a four-leaf clover made of knots. I don't know if that's anything important, but
Yes, there were many runes
seemed
dotted
like some
everywhere.
kind of rune.
I managed to turn one of the little creatures away from its curse and asked it for information. One of the runes it identified as the rune of the traitor. I don't know much more than that, unfortunately.
Interesting.
From what I understand, runic magic is indeed something, correct? Such as the inscription you've been pushing for us to learn for our blades. Perhaps such ancient words also hold power in their own.
Oh, they would be very powerful, yes.
We'll have to go study them. And Jackson, anything you would like to add about the mission?
We entered the canyon, made our way along the path to the best of our ability. After crossing into heavy ruins, where many runes were on many stones, which appeared to be ritualistic magic in nature, we were swarmed by the majority of the hostiles, but we made a point not to kill any of them, only neutralizing with non-lethal attacks. Discovered the target was restrained at a makeshift altar, what was left of one, and broke the runes to free her. Afterward, the hostile creatures returned, or became significantly less hostile, and getting back wasn't as much of a chore, but we got it done as fast as possible.
So the destruction of these runes freed whatever curse or bindings were on these creatures.
Yes, and apologies. If I may, the creatures seem to be well aware of this, informing the Cyrrs during the chaos, of course, to destroy the runes, so they were well aware ahead of time.
Interesting.
During the fight,
other
some of
signs
the
life, only the Fae.
during the fights, some of the Fae were also apologizing for their actions and asking for help while attacking. Most likely they were physically controlled, but not mentally.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yes.
Coherent speech while being attacked and attacking.
I'll have to admit, individually, the curses weren't very hard to lift from the few I did it to. Although they were still quite strong.
Interesting. Alright.
So is it more based on complexity, or is it more on the depth of the spell itself?
Please join us. Yes. Actually, this would be a good time to ask. What can you tell us of Kira?
Are you talking as in... But I'm a bit confused about what...
You're going to need to speak up.
I'm a bit confused about what you're asking.
What can you tell me about Kira, the goddess we saved?
Well, she said to us that the people who were here before us enslaved her, so she could have been at that location for years, and only now has it started to affect the lands.
Did she say who this that I've heard mentioned of, who they were?
I cannot remember the name. I know.
Lynette?
The Lynette.
The people previous here, the people who enslaved here, apparently.
Oh.
Yeah.
So this was
they were the people who enslaved
relatively recent then.
I
Maybe
recall the
last
name brought up.
10, 20 years.
A previous seer who attended had some sort of connection with the Lynettes. I don't know much about them, but yes, they did make
What
a
I
mark here.
understand, they are the people who Alea bought the castle from. At a very cheap price, might I add.
I can see why if they fucked with the Fae and had to escape quickly. Left us to sort out their mess.
Wonderful. But that at least explains that. And Marinette was also the one whose notes were in the alchemy lab in the basement.
Mm.
Yes.
All of that weird
There
shit
are
down
reasons
there.
for them.
Yes, the lumen.
Yes, if I may. It had come up in discussion beforehand as Anura had returned, and we were filled in to a degree on the relation with Kier. But from our understanding with the ruins that were there, we had hazarded a guess at them being perhaps belonging to the Lynnettes, that, of course, if they had enslaved them, that it doesn't make sense that everything all of a sudden started going bad here unless it had been happening for a long time to other parts of the island. Would it have been a deliberate attack by the Lynnettes, perhaps, or whoever sold the castle? Perhaps a preposterous thought, but still.
It may be worth seeing what the Lynnettes are up to today, where they have found their home.
It'd be also
Alright.
worth checking those runes and ruins again.
Yes.
Absolutely.
If the purpose of them were to control Kier's mana, it's very possible that it started to reach a point where it was drawing too much than she could recover. Prolonged injury, leading to her being too weak to maintain the forest of the island.
How was her health?
Well, when she was, but before we actually got there, they kept screaming that she was dying. So, but she is slowly recovering though now that she's back.
You might be onto something. So the issues could be that things were getting bad enough for her that it was reflecting bad on the island itself. And since we are so close to our glen,
Yes. Or she forcefully released mana, kind of put a quicker into things.
cry for help, perhaps. Perhaps.
We're unsure.
Still many questions. But I have one more question for the team captains that were on this mission. Based on your teams, do you have any merits or demerits you wish to bring forth? Anyone who stood out as being great, or those who stood out as fucking up, that we should be aware of?
I'd like to state that all of Umbra, well, they fell in line with orders and performed as optimally as they could.
Good.
I would like to state that amongst my team, Kingsley, of course, performed very admirably, considering... Ah, yes, we're talking about your merits out in the open, but considering the circumstances, I believe Kingsley handled himself excellently. If I may additionally add, for a demerit, but with a question posed to Professor Acteros, Val had found himself drifting quite often from our formation. I have come to understand he was given permission to by you, at least in one occasion.
Correct. There was a
Very well,
of
then.
the smaller Fae who was staring down the open, or the area that was open between where he was hiding and where the team was. His options were either stay or dash across and hope he doesn't lead all of the Fae to the rest of his team.
I understand.
So
then
he chose to
performed
stay hidden.
admirably. Good. Then I'd like to put a merit out in place for his suggestions for spotting. He was as useful as Professor Mordred was over communications for our team.
Agreed, I noticed that as well.
Wonderful. And Terra.
I believe under the circumstances, Terra performed as good as I could expect them to. I could have done better in direction, sir. But they all stuck to formation and remained focused.
It sounds like if everybody stuck to a formation and remained focused, then you aren't so much as a fuck up as you might believe yourself to be. Get that. So what I'm hearing is that this mission overall was a resounding success.
Mostly.
I'm very
If I may.
proud.
Yes, sir.
You may.
I would like to inform that Avi was indeed in a near severe state at one point. He was tended to by, of course, Cecilia and Rowan off of my team, but it was a point of concern I would like to bring up for your notice, Captain.
No, thank you. Yes, Avi was left alone at one point next to the seer, I'm sure, trying to defend Kingsley. I had to personally see that he was given cover and was to be healed by Cecilia, who pulled him back, as well as Rowan. Umbra deserves a merit for that. Terra, I believe, could do better to stick together when we spread out more, I suppose, but I had ordered everyone to divide up and guard different areas. I think their focus was a bit scattered at the time.
Understood.
Whenever they broke formation, if I called them back, they would turn back and join. Whenever I told them to get behind me or go to a specific direction, they would listen to me. They were following orders. But Avi was
Good.
probably taking on too much.
Yes. That is the one point for Avi. I would highly recommend you talk to him about priorities.
Yes, sir.
Hiding the ones who are not unconscious. Well, yes. Use the priorities, make sure others do not realize we are passing through. When your team is actively being attacked, it is more important to move in as the shield than to drag a few small creatures to bushes.
Yes, sir.
I second that notion as well. While the stuff and hiding the bodies was important, if your main objective isn't being reached, then the secondary objective should not take fold.
No, I'll say this is a demerit as Avi is new to Terra, doesn't know the team's systems very well. However, have a conversation with him about this. As Captain, this is your job.
Absolutely, sir. It will be done.
Perfect. Well, if there's anything else that was to be brought up? No, then you have all had a very long day. Thank you. So, you are all dismissed. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Get some rest. We will be having lessons in a couple of days. You are dismissed.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
So, villainess.
Sorry?
I'll wait for you outside, Kingsley.
In regards to the talk yesterday that the Cyrrs were involved with the captains,
Yes,
I do apologise for actually stepping out of line.
Very well. Your apology is recognised.
Thank you. But I do not think that I should go unpunished for that, since I spoke out of line and it was towards not just one professor, but also to Professor Nella.
I'll decide on that later.
And to you too, Professor Malik. Chancellor Malik.
Do better in the future. Don't make that mistake again.
Of course, sir. Thank you.
Well, so, villainettes.
Yes.
They sound like they continue to be a thorn on their sides.
It seems that way. God knows what they were doing in that dungeon with them.
one more thing I believe to be added to the report.
Yes.
Above the prison of the goddess, there was what I believe was a ward. The same ones we used for the
There's students here.
I was told Professor Malik wanted to speak to me.
Sure, come in. You are here on the mission. Is there anything important you think we should know?
Sorry.
Anything
I'm
you've
thirsty.
learned from Kier?
She offered us essence.
Really?
You must only ask.
And
We will definitely
not
be
just
asking
once,
that.
but periodic.
Okay.
She's currently resting still, so it might be best to leave her for a while. As the
Oh,
island
yes,
slowly
yes.
will return to normal.
We won't push her too hard too soon. She needs to rest as well, yes.
Seems many people need to
Thank
rest
you.
this day.
Is indeed. This is great news. Great news. I am sure Bombardier will be thrilled.
I'm sure he will be.
Sure you will.
For someone who's just heard about ecstatic news, you don't seem very ecstatic about the conclusion.
I'm very tired. I'm sorry. I
Right.
have
No
not had
apologies.
the best sleep the last few days.
I see. My apologies then.
If
Then
you're
you are
having trouble
dismissed.
sleeping, you can head to the medical ward, and if any of the medical students are there, you can get them to get you something to help you sleep. Probably not the rest potion. You probably don't need anything that strong, but
No, but I think with recent events it might be easier. Otherwise.
all right. Then go get some rest. It is. Thank you. Fuck yes! Spirit essence. We can make those fucking regeneration potions. This is fantastic news.
I don't know much about
is a
them,
game
but if
changer.
everyone else is happy.
It is impossibility in a bottle.
Bombardier got
Usually
shot
when you-
twice for it.
Yes, when you try to make a regeneration potion, it is possible to make one, but it basically just fills you with cancer. Bone cancer, lung cancer, brain cancer. It's just cancer all the way through. It's not stable. But
Right.
this can revolutionize healing.
I
Imagine not just being able to slow your wounds, not needing a powerful divine mage to save your life, but just a potion.
Well, as excited as you are, Chancellor, a small reminder. We don't know how much we'll be getting. They were not clear on the set amount, so it's very possible in terms of Fey essence we'll be getting possibly like a drop or two of blood. We're not looking at large shipments. However, so your revolution in alchemy is going to be slow. We're going to want to be careful with
revolution is a
this
revolution.
knowledge. Yes, we're also going to be want to be careful with this knowledge. If any of our
Absolutely.
students learn how to make this potion, well, there's a lot of people at war right now.
Yes, this information cannot leave this island.
Not even this
At the very
room.
least, how to make the potion. That is a very good point.
Problem is, Bombardier has already revealed this potion to a number of students.
Of course he
Allura
has.
being one. Yes, he did.
Wait, who did you reveal yourself?
Allura was one. I don't know how many others. The issue is, he was so excited about his revolution, it is not unlikely that he's informed almost everyone who is part of the alchemy division.
Fuck. I'm going to put him
So
upside down
the-
in a cooking.
Yes, the outside
Even
of
when
this
he's
room
sick,
has already left.
it still somehow makes it worse.
This could be bad.
The best thing we can hope for at this moment is carefully figure out who knows and have a very calm but forceful conversation with them, letting them know exactly how much problems this could cause if this came out to the rest of the world. Can you imagine what, say, Palvandor would do with this information?
Yes.
Oh god, please, let's not have Palvandor. I already have a little bit of a bad history with them.
Something but similar to what we tell them not to talk about called magic. They've already had issues with that.
That's
Could
true.
we
That's true.
Perform cross information. Is Bombadil saying he knows how to make it, or he believes?
I've assisted him in making this potion.
He
We've
has-
made a few small samples, so.
Damn it!
He successfully made it.
discuss it with him.
Nella shot him but a few days ago to test it.
It would be nice if we could have said that it was a possibility, but we failed.
Either way, misinformation spread amongst the students is probably the best thing we can do at the moment.
A
As
follow-up
long
minor.
as-
Follow-up minor issue. The reason I believe Bombadil is so set on this research is if it works, this potion, and it can help Cecilia with her issue, he is most likely going to inform Quikar, as that was his bargaining chip for keeping her here for another 3 months. An additional 3 months.
I'm surprised if he hasn't already sent a letter to them.
Possibly. I'm going off of guesses here. He's very set on fixing whatever's going on with Cecilia. He said he was going to pull strings to get Quikar to move. And
There
he's
is
just
no
finished
way.
I swear to God, if this is Bombadil's power play to get more power in Kakar.
And this is dangerous. There's already news of what people suspecting us Rosewood to be affiliated with Kakar, possibly being, a puppet nation, basically. And if Kakar moves towards us and strong movements, Kakar itself,
Are you done?
there's no way
Oh,
we can make
okay.
good relations with all the other nations.
Well, that's the fun part. What he has promised is Quikar will cross the ocean controlled by Palvandor and offer assistance to Cecilia's home and the home of her betrothed.
I somehow have doubts of this. There is no way that little man holds such power over the primes to open up their gates.
But if he brings them
Potion
this
makers,
potion, that could sway everything.
Especially with Vivira being such a heavily associated home for Fae.
Then I suggest, with this, we need to put out more counterintelligence. We need to make it known that that potion has failed, and we need to address Bombadil immediately.
No,
we wait
not that
anything
it-
on
I do
this.
not believe the news of the potion has left this island. Or
Not
this
that the
campus.
potion has failed. The important thing is that what the potion is made out of doesn't get out. The recipe must not get out.
Yes, the recipe
Can you
must remain
imagine
a
what
secret.
other people would do? Attacking, going to war with Fae.
Rosewood would have
Spirit.
constant attacks. We'd see them at our shores, at our mountains, everywhere to try and get to the Fae.
Yes, but we're missing an underlying problem as well. Not only is it the ingredients, but some of the information.
There's a
Hold.
student at the door.
There's also one thing after this I might need to address.
This is.
Bombadil.
As it stands right now,
my-
we're running on assumptions. What I believe to be happening Until we confront him, we don't know for sure, but this all aligns a little too well.
Alright. Well, I won't doubt it is definitely assumptions. There is some founding to some of them.
He's been making an awful lot of plays in the last week or two. An awful lot. He has made 2. The problem is what those 2 are.
Oh, I cannot stand here. I cannot stand here. I need to stand over here. There we go. All right.
There's a seat there for you to take if that helps.
I'm good. Everything is good right here. That was actually for you, Miss Bracosa. I told them you might be a few minutes. There's something to do with Emma.
Oh, I see. Are they still by the door?
Yes, I told them they could wait.
Very well.
Right, so what are Bombadil's motives? Is it just to gain that influence?
I honestly think that trying to figure it out without him here is folly at this moment. So we should be talking to him over the next couple of days, having a very long conversation with him. We need to know everything that he has done and plans to do with this information.
Of course.
Yes.
We assume it relates to Cecilia's condition. However, I'm not fully aware of what that condition is. She's informed me that it reacts to occult magic.
Yes.
But
from what I can gather, her very being rejects occult magic. Her mana gate seems to shrink in on itself. It goes into like a overreaction almost, and it starts attacking the body. It starts trying to shut things down, almost to keep it out. It is
Like an
very
allergic
much
reaction?
like, yes, very much like an allergic reaction or an autoimmune disorder. It is like a magical autoimmune disorder we're looking at.
Interesting.
Yes.
But specifically for someone of that status, having anything like that could be crippling, or almost make her an easy mark.
Which is why I am not very keen on letting her go quite yet to some noble.
Probably wouldn't be the best.
She is useful.
yes, the
Despite
agreement
her-
was she would be here for 3 months.
I'm sure we can squeeze that for more.
Well, that's what Bombadil's trying to do. Extend it to 6.
I'm sure it would be simple to say she has gotten very sick. It is not safe for her to travel at the moment. However, we are making headway.
Not with the nobility. We're already working with fiancé to try and get us those 3 months. We'll be trying to hold off 2 groups of nobility and possibly souring many relationships if we try to push beyond our limits.
Well, with our new panacea, I think we have a little more card on up our sleeves for this.
Yes.
Some bargaining chips per se. Either way, I think most of this conversation needs to wait until we have Bombadil present.
Bombadil and
bring
perhaps
his
the rest
little
of the
neck for
staff.
answers.
I'll go see what the students wanted, not keep them for long, but I think this conversation has ended here. Not much we can do now without him.
Indeed.
Thank you all. Have your ear for a
I don't see them. They didn't wait very long.
Well, considering they're told to wait.
Yes, I'll ask. Who is it that asked for me? They've no longer waiting.
Oh, it was Luca, Emma, and Jackson were outside.
Ah, very well.
Do any of you know where Luca might be? Supposedly, he wished to talk to Bellicosa.
Maybe by the door?
The dorms. The bathhouse?
I'll check the
Bellicosa.
dorms first. Why not?
I'm really tired of the fucking conversations we have had before. I really would rather not repeat them, please.
Emma and
Please,
Luca
please.
requested me. You don't know where they are, do you?
They are right in front of the room where the professors meet. I don't know which one that is.
That's
The
where I
office,
just
nice
were,
office, I think.
and they weren't there.
Fucking Christ, why do they have to move? God fucking damn.
Quite rude of them
I'm
not
just
to
sitting
wait
there.
for
If
me.
they
I'll
were-
have a look, and thank you very much.
They might come here.
Wow.
Hello?
Okay.
Turns out.
Hey, I found her.
Good evening, Miss Bellicosa.
Quite rude of you for
Yeah, ma'am.
not to not wait for me. I'd searched for you after I finished my meeting. What is it you wanted?
Apology, ma'am. That's my fault.
Hmm.
Well, Emma was curious about getting her evaluation underway.
Ah, the ritual to find out what
I want
affinity
to know
you
when that
have.
could happen so I could go on the other mission. What? I want to go on the other mission. I want to know when we can do this.
I can do a ritual. I commune with some gods, and they help me tap into your fate and your future to find out what you are. What affinity lies within your mana gate? Is that something you'd be up for?
Okay. Yeah, I'm down. If it can fix whatever's wrong with me so I can go on the mission and my team can stop being angry at me, I'll do it.
We can do that tonight if you so wish. I have some leftover bits and bobs.
I'm down.
Very well. You can bring Luca. It's not a problem.
Sure.
Right, well, let's head to the campus.
Let's
I need
do
to
this.
collect some things.
Okey-doke.
Like running from place to place. Alrighty.
Wait here a second.
Yes,
We're
ma'am.
going somewhere else with the ritual. I just need a word with Emma first. Come in.
Understood.
So I just need a bit of out of character knowledge. What is your affinity?
I actually haven't decided yet. That's a problem.
Do you want to go down the occult path?
No, not really. Everybody's doing that right now, so that's just like...
Okay, so you have Ignis, which is fire. You've got Divine. You've got Ferrum, which is metal, wind, all that
Actually,
sort of stuff.
it would make sense with Ignis now that I think about it.
Yeah? You want to try Ignis?
Yeah.
I heard you had an ice
I'm gonna
spell.
go with that.
Are you sure you want Ignis, yeah?
Yeah, I'd rather go with Ignis.
Sure, yeah. That's fine. You can always multicast.
Yes.
Cool. That'd be interesting. And, yeah. Do you see this? It's not glitching out for you?
No, I see it.
Cool, let's go. Right. For this, we'd better go somewhere more occluded. Is there secluded even? Is there a place you'd like to go?
I know of a good spot.
Oh. Well, lead away.
Sure. It's a great space. No one ever uses it. Not that I've seen anyway. Sometimes I go there on my off days to meditate.
Meditation is very good for young casters.
Okay, this way.
Lead the way, Captain.
Yeah, over here.
Well, God, look, if there's a graveyard, that's a bit morbid.
Yes.
No, not the graveyard. Past the graveyard.
Oh.
Ah.
Very well. I trust you take us somewhere nice.
Here.
Oh shit, that spot! Hey, I was there once when I meditated when I got really pissed at Ignis. No, not Ignis, Ventus. And then Ignis came and joined me and tried to cheer me up.
Wow.
That's pretty sweet of him.
This is quite the nice spot. Good job, Luca.
It looks better when the tree is all healthy and stuff.
Yeah, they'll get better in a few days, hopefully. Now, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Very well. Hold this. Both hands.
Okay.
The ritual is different for everyone. Some hear whispers, some feel sensations upon their skin, while others, nothing happens at all. And that will be a tell sign that the ritual has failed. You shouldn't feel any pain. Shouldn't.
Okay.
But yes. Now, what I need you to do is just ground yourself and focus on the crystal.
Alright.
I'm going to start talking in a different language now. Don't be scared. It's just some old tongue I picked up back in Drosa. It should help me commune. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Excellent. Right. Dea feta ex audi. Hoc ministrans quid est eorum. Pretrium respondere. Et nos sic gratus lauda Deorum. As Lupae finishes talking, you are shrouded by mist. It's thick and dark. You see nothing around you, just your feet and the ruby within your hands. You hear whispers, too faint to make out, but they get louder. Passion, anger, lust, wrath. They speak these words over and over until they get so loud they are as if they are stood right next to you. The voices go quiet. In the distance, you hear a light crackling, wood burning. The mist fades, leaving you back in reality. You see everything. Luca, the grass, your back. Upon your hands, the ruby heats, burns. Within it, you see fire. So, that wasn't so bad, was it? Let's see.
I must say it was really trippy, but whew.
Ah, I see. Your affinity is Ignis, fire, and other such things. Not what I expected, but I'm glad. I am of Ignis myself, and will make a fine firecaster out of you.
I like none of that.
But wait, what about the whole? Remember your arms froze, and you had to go to the medical ward.
Eh? I don't know. Yeah, wouldn't that make more sense?
That is curious. I'll have to talk to you about that later. But it's possible that you have a natural talent for other such spells.
Oh.
Wait, do you think that Emma has two affinities?
No, just... well, could be curious. We'll see. I'll run some tests on you. See what happens. But...
okay.
She definitely has a fire within her.
You're sure it's not a cult or anything like that?
The test isn't usually wrong. We can do another one, but I'm sure it'll come back the same.
No problem. I'm good. I'm healthy, and I am going on that mission.
Yeah.
I'll talk to the other professors about it first, but it could explain some things. Others, perhaps not. I'll let Nella know what your results were.
Good. But there we go. And easy.
Thank you, Lady Belicosa.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. I only hope it helps. You're dismissed.
Yeah. Thank you.
Understood.
Ignis is rather curious. We can make it work.
I'm good. I'm healthy.
Well, That doesn't really explain why you're having those nightmares, though.
Wrath presents itself in many different ways. It could mean she's really strong with her Ignis magic, or not at all. Could her emotions have been so strong that she went the polar opposite? The ice upon her arms wouldn't make sense otherwise. Ugh.
Sir! We need to ring the bell.
You said he can't see?
Chancellor, we're about to ring the bell. Have you seen her anywhere at all?
What's happened?
Rom can't see. Something's wrong. I don't know.
That's okay. Hey.
I don't know. He said he was seeing things before, and he kept seeing this figure in front of him, and
Right, it's all
I
right.
don't know what to do.
Get more information out of him if you can. Calm down. We need to know exactly what happened and why.
Rom,
It's fine.
can you see what's going on?
I'm going to see if I can find the Malik.
What's wrong?
Thank you.
Ram can no longer see.
Ram's in there on the bed. He can't see, and he said he's seeing things. Conflicting statements, but
Here, Rom. It's okay. It's okay. You're in the med bay.
We got you.
We've got you. Nothing's gonna hurt you, okay?
You're gonna be alright.
Out of the way.
No, what's wrong, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's okay. You got this.
Rom. It's me, Chancellor Malik. I need you to start speaking with me, alright?
It's all right. Malik's here now.
Seeing as it's Rome.
Okay.
When did this start? Sounds like it's Rom.
Yes, you're not needed, unfortunately.
Ram, he's being looked at now.
Understood. Just wanted to make sure that wasn't someone on my team.
I understand.
I'll give you guys space to work.
Anything that could have triggered this?
An emergency or...
No, I think Malik may be able to handle this.
Okay.
Very well.
Yeah.
Well, it's not good.
Sit back.
Rob's hurt, but
On emergency on this. Feel free to
It's
go.
being situated by the professors.
Oh, that is why we
Late in the night.
quickly find our teams. In scenarios like that, figure out who is missing, who's where.
Yes. Where the hell did Arnie go? I left him to walk around this part. Hang on.
What's the Missourian besides Brown here?
Is there a seer? Have they all gone to bed? A seer.
Why is the fear needed?
Are there any seers?
Sir, why is the seer needed?
Chancellor said to find one.
Right, we'll grab you a seer then.
Tried at
Hey guys.
How'd the ritual go?
Hey, see, I told you before that was
Doing good.
Let me tell you, my friend.
timing.
Well, you and I.
Luman!
Yes.
We need a seer!
All right.
What's happened?
Ram can no longer see, I don't know. You're requested at the med bay.
What?
Now.
Oh, great, okay.
No, I
Good
mean,
question.
we
can talk about this later.
Jack.
That is interesting to hear, though.
Everything's bright.
It is cool.
Stars.
Can't wait for her to be so much better at me than that
I'm a
magic
bit
woman.
drunk.
Yeah,
This is a
baby.
bad thing.
Why is the Ariel searching for a seer?
For Ram. Not quite sure why, but...
Will your parents allow it? The length?
I suppose. That's weird.
That's great. The possibility of Faye attacking us?
I suppose. But no, that should be fine.
Oh shit, doesn't mean I need to do the fire thing that you've been doing.
Go burn yourself.
Yeah, I'm about to say I need to burn myself now.
Hold on.
Everyone stop being concerned with reality creating.
I suppose that's one way to get acquainted to it, yes. Emma found out she has an Ignis affinity, so now she's burning her hands in the fire. It's exactly what I tell her to do. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Isn't that what Oriana and I think someone else did that?
Ulysses, yes.
Is it me or Ulysses standing in the fire?
No, he's just decided.
Ah.
I really wanted to blow some shit up.
What, in the Fae area?
Just in general, yes, I did want to blow up some Fae. Or, well, not... I just,
mean-
you know... I went out there with the expectation the students would fuck up, and I would have to clean it up, so I was getting myself ready. I was reserving my mana.
You were getting pumped up?
Yes, I was reserving my mana, ready to just fucking... blow some shit up. And, I never ended up using any of it.
Wait, is that why you and Actaris were going to the arena?
Yes.
Why not do it now then?
Fine.
Have you eaten them?
All the dimensions and stuff
Wait.
are looking
Students?
pretty good.
Why?
It should look not too far.
If you
from
hear
the actually
some
working.
explosions,
If you come
don't
within
worry. That's
any
going to
other
be me
special
exploding some shit up in the arena. Don't worry. Good night.
Okay.
Understood.
He's had a little too much
That
to
was
drink.
one
so
big
don't worry, I'm
cockroach.
taking a bit.
Don't tell me you had the whole barrel for yourself.
No, there's still more.
Ah.
More than one barrel?
Whatever. Let's go to the arena.
Is there like a safe spot to watch?
That's like
behind
a
the
show.
professor.
The explosions, yes.
Yeah, okay. I see. It's a dinner and a show. This will be great.
Oh man. Now I just hope they work.
You want to double check that before?
Maybe I'll get there.
Or, like,
Maybe I'll get there quickly and release one. And yeah.
If not, I'll grab
How did we manage it so easily? How could the god of a forest not be able to save his goddess? None of it makes any sense. It was far too easy. Think of all that wasted potential. A whole realm of creatures at your beck and call, willing to serve you endlessly. Lucky for some, I suppose. But then again, perhaps not. She had found herself captured due to her power and stature upon the island. Maybe things will go differently in the future now. I just want this place to turn back to normal. The water to be drinkable.
I have made a mistake. Apparently, they're more enticed with seeing if they can drown and suffocate Eco.
Very well. It seems our old friend has gotten himself into trouble. Perhaps a bit too big for his tiny boots.
Kind of what?
Boots.
Oh, okay. Bombadil. So much ups and downs right now for you. Oh, I wonder if there's a knife in his door again.
Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised.
Did you know it happened yesterday as well?
No, I did not, no.
Yes, it was the second time. But the first time with you, and then the second time early in the morning.
Who's doing it? I know people can have many reasons to be very pissed off with Bombadil.
Especially currently, yes.
But it doesn't make sense. I can't quite put my finger on it. No obvious answer other than Cecilia, but apparently it's not her.
Ah.
And it can't be the Fae, because they're now willingly giving their essence away.
Yes. It's I guess, well, Bombadil did not mind too much about the knife. For some reason, I guess.
Mm.
He was more infatuated with the potion.
Yeah, so let's hope it doesn't push him over the edge.
What? And
The
make him
potion.
go crazy?
Yes, yes.
At least we're here to, rein him in. Hopefully.
Hopefully. Right, well. Let's go. Let's do some shit.
Alright, I have my fireworks.
And I have my version of fireworks.
Oh, it's gonna be, like what happened in the festival. It's gonna be great.
Yes. Should I aim for the moon? I've been trying, but I keep missing. You ready?
I'm surprised you're missing a large target, Bellicosa.
Shut up. You're a large target.
I am not a large target.
Ah! You kidding me? That one was worse.
That's how I heard it.
I know.
That he's hitting the moon.
No. Oh, shit.
Oh, where did that one go? Did it hit the wall?
I don't know where that one went.
I mean, you're glowing with your fire. Are you a fire?
No.
Oh.
It's fine. It's just a bit of residual shit. Doesn't matter. Anyway.
Residual shit, yeah.
Huh?
Oh, okay.
I don't see this one.
Oh, I do. It's like a wall of fire.
Never mind.
Like half level.
Alright. Now let's bring some of that down to us. Hmm?
Oh. Are those gonna leave a mark, Bellicosa?
Maybe.
Oh.
Doesn't matter.
Actually, it's in everything. I should be fine.
It's just dirt. We can just, kick it back, like, spread out the ash a little bit.
Right. It's gonna take me a while, Bellicosa. I don't have that much surface area.
Doesn't matter. I'll get the Madart sorted out in the morning. Let's go see what everyone's up to before final good night. Now I wonder why the...
Aren't they just getting drunk?
Yes, I believe so. Let's make sure they're okay.
Oh, are you wondering?
The fog is so curious in there. It makes me feel sort of strange.
Is it fear?
Fear?
Yeah, when something scares you, there's a sensation of fear.
Mordred.
I guess it might be
There
new for
is
you.
nothing in this world that can make me fearful. You got
How about no beer?
that? Ah, that's not possible. There'll always be beer. Unless we don't save the world.
Or someone lights that wine cellar.
I've collected enough wine to last me quite a few years. Unless the students get to it first. then it'll last about a month.
I really hope they aren't using the ones that we just made.
Let's hope they are not.
Holes in our heads that let us perceive sound.
Are you okay?
I don't really want to think about it.
No, it's
Kind of like how we just have holes in our head that lets us perceive
Hello.
sight.
You cracked it though. It's an
Well, though and occasionally Lupae, playing the night with Ryan, make sure everything goes well.
How is he?
Ended up opening up and becoming ear
Unconscious at the moment. He used a sleep potion.
There's a process to it.
Sometimes I think I scare people away.
None.
Sorry, I just had a really
Understandable.
in my brain.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I think they just want to have a private talk.
I can help.
Luca, you fall out of that tree. I want you to be informed the Chancellor is not around to heal you.
Luca went up to the tree. I just went to wash my forehead.
How is that on my feet?
I thought he was at the top.
She felt high.
Good job, Emma.
He's not gonna fall. He's good. He's just that
I don't
good.
like trees. I cannot climb trees.
Oh, Midori.
Somebody. We have to play a practical joke.
Hello.
Get the axes.
What are your reports today?
It's time to play a practical joke. How many of you remember to train your training date spell?
Any Fae knocking around?
You should.
Yeah.
Give the formula
Yeah.
to
Ah, I
Captain at the
see.
time.
How are we doing for beer? I know that Kashi got into it.
You know, I think I remember speaking to you.
No, Arvi, sorry.
I don't know.
Yes,
I know
yes.
where he's not sailing me currently. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ah, right, there's a tiny bit left. That should do. Until we can get things running back again.
It's alright.
We're able to visit the arena.
I was exploding some things off.
Right now, sitting
We
all
can
by
go back if
myself,
you'd like to release something.
Enjoying the sights. Missed my chance.
Decided to use it as time to teach
I mean, technically,
all the new students in solar
the main building.
the variations of how magic can be shaped.
Ah, oh, excellent. That's actually something I wanted to mention. I did a ritual upon Emma, and her affinity is
I don't
Ignis.
really do anything like that with anyone anymore.
Ignis.
Yes.
Ignis. What?
What?
And the issue with not you, Ignis, other Ignis.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see.
Oh my god. I'm
Yes.
silent for like.
There's no way you can delay. I really hope this works, Hal.
But what about all the ice?
I think it's a good plan.
I have no idea.
Contain two of the
I guess the Essex or Flint or whatever.
Oh no, standards for magic have been thrown around
Just in the traffic.
in very weird ways recently.
Yes. We'll see about it.
I think I might go to bed for the night. Feel like
Linguistics Project
achy.
Archives.
It is getting that late. I just head back to my own dorm, get a glass of wine, and then just
free days, and then we can just do them all.
sleep the rest of the day.
check if that spider's still
Do
in
you
the
even
dorm.
remember who's in your team,
No.
Hal, of linguistics class?
Oriana, Avi for a
Oh.
little bit.
I'll be heading to bed.
That was
Either you need me, just
I don't think
knock
that
on my door,
army still
or if I'm
can-
on the
Yep,
beanbags.
I need to go to sleep.
Slap me awake. Don't actually slap me awake. That was more of a jest.
Who knows what progress they made, if any.
Stop coming back.
Have a good night.
Bobby Oriana.
Sleep well, y'all. Have a
Good
great
night.
rest of your night.
Have a good night.
Great job. Great job.
Maybe tomorrow or the day
Very
after.
important.
We'll see if we can hold
Very
something with this class.
Good night, Murtesh. Hope you get your tree learn time.
Good night.
One day.
Ma'am.
What?
Sir.
Good night,
Oh.
Jackson.
It's gonna be the bonus incident all over again.
It is.
It's literally gonna be the bonus incident all over again.
You have a good night, fellow. Good night, professors.
Well, what I would recommend, if anything, you should probably lay a claim to one of those giant barrels of alcohol.
Yes,
Or they get requisitioned for people.
Yes, I wouldn't mind a quick drink before bed. Good night, all. Mordred.
Hmm?
You didn't eat anything today, did you?
I am so starving. I need an apple.
Ah. Right, well, I'm glad. I'm proud of you.
What? Oh, no, I need an apple.
No, I'm proud of you for not eating any bird or fey creature or whatever.
Oh, that's what you meant. Why does everyone keep assuming that?
Because I was there when you scoffed down one of Kurno's children.
Ah. I mean, I understand you then, but I don't understand Octavian, Neller, maybe Actaeus or Actaeus?
Because Octavian and Nella have sticks up their arse.
Ah.
Hopefully, when I wake up in a few mornings, things will be right with Rosewood. And we'll be able to drink the water.
I'm gonna be honest, hopefully so.
Because who knows? A few more days of straight drinking alcohol, I may get a hangover. But it hasn't happened yet.
Right.
Tell me which day that is. I'll make sure to prepare a small boat to be off the island.
We can evacuate the
I'd
store.
hate to see what kind of magic you throw around with a hangover.
Ah, the deadliest wrath of Ignis. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Bed, I can't wait. Boosh. I can lie on the floor now because I have a full body. Yay.
Okay, nobody knows.
Wow, you come in on the stealth mission with your thong. Gonna disguise yourself as one of the bunnies.
I'm going on that mission whether they know it or not.
Bellicosa said I could never be stealthy. But I'm blending in.
Expert disguise.
Is that an Ignis thong? Or is it just happened to be red?
Yeah, it's the turtle.
Oh, I forgot my butt flap was open. Hold on.
Yeah, there you go. Careful, you're gonna get people banned from Twitch with that ass.
I don't want to do that. I'm sorry, my fat ass has got you banned off Twitch for 3 days.